morning. That's the first word I'm trying to say today. So I asked you guys to try lips. So you have some assumptions. Let me just clear them up. I want to just clear them up. I'm going to bring you along through my day. We're going to do all the things that I do. And we're going to clear up some assumptions. Because you know, why not? I'm just at the moment filling up my pill pot with all my pills that I gotta pop. Because you know, summer 2019 soon come. Number one, oh! Jesus, I've lost a pill. Let's just start with the juicy one. I think that Ted is your man. We're still doing this. Are we still doing this? No, Teddy and I are not dating. Oh, wait, how many omega-3s am I meant to pop in it? Ooh. So 2 fat metabolizers in the morning, 2 omegas of multivitamin, and then 2 omegas of multivitamin, 1 ZMA in the evening. Firstly, no, we are not dating. Never have dated, never will date, never was, never have. It's no, I've said it so many times. He is a very good friend of mine who I value so much more beyond having a relationship with him, because those go sour. You know how those go sometimes. He is just a homie sent from the gods to help me cope with this life, because this life has tried to take me a couple of times, and if I was dating somebody, I doubt you'd know about it. I really doubt you would. You might have an inkling that I'm dating somebody, but you wouldn't know about it, because I wouldn't put it on the internet. I really wouldn't. At least Lydia of right now, of this date, today, I wouldn't put it on the internet. If Lydia changes in the future, maybe, but with the current climate, a whole relationship online, never that, because people have a hard time of letting things go. Like, pills. Speaking of which, let's pop 2 fat metabolizers, because we are off to the gym. Gotta get to the gym, gotta work on this body, because anybody else doing it for me. You are rude in the way you reply to your subscribers. Well, here's the tea. Let me give you some real tea. So people always say, or at least I see on the internet, people are like, oh, if you're on socials, you should expect hate, you should expect rude comment. Sorry? No. Nobody goes to the workplace to expect rudeness or to expect mean comments. Unless I send for you, don't come for me. If someone comes for you, it's like, babe, what did I do to you? When did I hurt you? Who hurt you, in fact? I don't agree with when people say, oh, you're on socials, you should expect hate. No, you shouldn't expect people to be rude to you for no reason. Unless, of course, you are the one who's being rude. Then yes. But no, I try not to respond in a negative way. Like, sometimes people ask me questions that just like, babe, let's just face it straight on. People will still be asking me about Emmanuel in November 2018. I was gonna say 19, but I'm just miles ahead of myself. Despite the fact that I made a video, I think in January of this year, saying that Emmanuel's just not gonna be in this channel anymore. Like, people are still asking me, and sometimes I just think, like, what? I don't understand. I just don't understand. So let's say if in a day I go on my Instagram and I open 10 of those where's Emmanuel questions, I come on YouTube, I've uploaded a video which is so unrelated, it's like a haul, and I open 3 of those questions, it's like, what? Where are we going with this? And another thing that people fail to understand is that if I do reply rudely back to you, you don't know that you're like the 10th or the 13th person to have said something rude to me that day, and your comment, it's not you in particular, but your comment is the 13th comment to have pissed me off on that day. So I'm annoyed, I am hangry at this point, you know? So if I reply and I respond back rudely to you, it's not even you necessarily, you just happen to be the 17th person to have been rude to me that day, so you probably just got a rude response back. But then people get shocked, they're like, oh, you're so rude. Or sometimes the most common, oh my goodness, if you check somebody, they will then retweet and they'll be like, oh my god, that's not what I meant, oh no, I didn't mean it that way. I get it on my stories all the time. People will be so cheeky to me. Most of the times I ignore it, and I'm just like, on my stories, I just live my best life. I just do things that make me happy, you know? And then somebody will say something rude and you check them and they'll retract the whole statement. They'll be like, oh no, it's not what I meant, no Lydia, I love you, like da 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 da. I'll block I'm the queen of block. I'll block you. Like, it doesn't take much for me to block people, honestly. I just don't like bad energy. I don't like it. I don't like it near me. I don't like anything to do with it. So I will just use the block button. I've been telling people I utilize the block button far too easily. Like, it's just don't. Like, because I didn't send for you, so don't come for me. Yeah. Gotta spray my bits. Headphones. Water bottle, because you gotta keep hydrated. Keep the thirst away. Wow, I was so thirsty this week. So thirsty. Wow. Thank God for quenching my thirst. I hate this music at the gym. I don't know why they do this to all of us. Nobody likes this music. Next question. Somebody has seen you are an extrovert. I used to think I was an extrovert. I was actually sure that I was an extrovert, but then I realized that I have introverted personality traits as well. So this is probably not the best place to answer this question. I'm gonna give up because you can't hear me. I'm gonna do my list. Basically it's me walking for an hour on like a steady state, about speed 5, no incline, and do that for an hour, because right now I can't even hear myself think. I don't even know what I want to say, and if you don't know, now you know. Just finished my workout, and the screw, look at how tiny this is. The screw on the back of my G7X has just fallen off. Look at how tiny it is, and I managed to find it on this floor. Canon is trifling for this. So now we need to go and find someone to fix this back onto this camera, because ain't no more vlogs without this. So, extrovert. I used to think I was an extrovert, but then I also kind of have introverted personality traits. So it's kind of, I'm a mixture of both. Let's start with extrovert. Looking at personality traits is numerous broad interests, likes to communicate by talking, yes. Enjoys being the center of attention, sometimes tends to act before thinking, always. Enjoys group work, no I really don't. Feels isolated by too much time spent alone, not really, because I can spend time alone, but then like I'm okay spending time by myself. You guys already know this. My lips are dry, by the way. I keep forgetting my Vaseline at home. But then there's like some tendencies that I have which are very, very much of an introverted person. So introvert, you enjoy your solitude, that's so me. Have a small group of friends, super me as well. You are very self-aware. I wouldn't say very, but I'm trying to be more self-aware. You learn by watching. Not necessarily, I'm more of a doer. Only the other day I found out about being an ambivert. So an ambivert is someone who's literally a mix of the two, and that's exactly how I describe myself. I am such an ambivert, because sometimes I like being social, but not too long. I like people, but not group work. Problem is half fixed. We need to get the other screw. The handyman was so kind to screw it back on for me without charging me. But now, the joke is because I've lost one screw, I'm gonna have to take one of the screws off the back of my G7X Mark I. By the way, this camera gave me, well, Canon, I feel like Canon cameras are not made to last. My G7X Mark I, like it still works, it's perfect, but the only thing about this is that the lens shutter that broke. And that's such a common fault as well, because it started doing it on this one, the G7X Mark II. I'm filming with the Mark II right now, and this is the Mark I. This lens thing, that went within like the first 6 months, and it's just stuck in there. It's literally stuck in there. But this never came off. And then now, on my G7X Mark II, the thing wants to fling off. So now I have to take one of these screws, for now, until I order some new screws online. I think I can get some online. I've just seen a video of some guy in America. He's probably going to charge me like £70 for screws, but I'm not planning on upgrading my camera anytime soon. So we're going to go back to the shop, take this off and put it on the back of this. In the meantime, you regret quitting your job. Woo! Wow, it's tight, it's hella tight. Okay, the honest to God truth about this question is that hell no. Like there's nothing, I love this lifestyle. Like I love what I'm doing right now. Being able to control what I do, when I do it, how I do it. I feel like this is the perfect time to do this. I'm 26, I have no husband, I have no kids, I have no mortgage, you know? And in fact, speaking about mortgage, the reason why, I think I said this before, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I had to let go of the idea of buying my house this year, end of 2018, for me to be able to leave my job, because that was the thing that was kind of holding me. For you to be able to buy a house, there has to be certain things in place. You need to have a good salary. You need to have been working at your job for like at least a minimum of like a year, I believe, 6 months to a year. Banks really need to see that. And then of course you need your deposit. Being a freelancer, for me to go and get a mortgage, I need to have been a freelancer and provide evidence for like 3 years amount. I don't regret the time that I worked there at all. Like, an amazing opportunity, and I really do thank them for the opportunity that they gave me, being able to work in the industry that I really understood and an industry that I really genuinely loved. And they were a dope team to work with and work for, you know. It's just that sometimes in life there's goods and there's bads. So yeah, I don't regret working there, but equally I wish I took this step earlier. But again, there's a time and a place for absolutely everything. Right, let's go back to this man and get this thing. I need to get one of these screws. Which is the least needed screw? I need to decide which one is the least needed. Time for a little bit of housekeeping. The next assumption was I was a mean girl in school. Next question. I wasn't a mean girl in school. In school I was kind of like a floater. I was definitely a floater. I wasn't cool enough to hang out with the cool kids, but I wasn't exactly, you know, unpopular. I was never in the cool crew because I wasn't, like, I grew up in a town that we were like one of the only black families. So in school I was so different, and I wasn't like cute enough to be in the cool crew, because you know, like, the cool crew was always made up of like the pretty girl and like probably dating the pretty boy in school. I wasn't cute enough to be in that group, but I also wasn't like unpopular in a way that like people took the piss out of me. Like, not really. Like, people didn't really get my look because obviously I was black. I had big lips, I had a bum, I had big teeth, like I had a big nose. They didn't think I was attractive. I just wasn't found attractive, which is like, that's why I'm just like, we're ugly to someone. Like, I spent the whole of my school time not being fancied, like, ever. Another assumption that's quite similar is you weren't confident growing up. The answer is I was confident. Like, I actually was, despite the fact that I wasn't much of a looker. I still thought I was cute in my own way. Do you know what I mean? Like, you couldn't tell me that I wasn't cute. You like pineapple on pizza. What to say to that is, pineapple on pizza is nice to me. The only mistake I made is going to Italy and asking for pineapple on pizza. Oh my gosh, like, they wanted to like behead me at the pizzeria, like, for real. But to me, it's nice, okay? You are your parents' favorite child. Hey Dot. Yes, I am my parents' favorite child. That is facts for the next assumption. Oh, Camilla, I was meant to email you, babe. Eesh. Good thing I want to do my emails. You secretly want a baby in the near future. Wow. Babies, 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 babies. Liz and Uche will let you know how I feel about babies. Like, baby screaming really hurts like the inside of my eardrums. And I don't know, I used to say that I don't want kids, but I definitely take that back, because I do. I do want kids, but obviously just not right now. But in saying that, so I was having a conversation with my mum a year ago when I was 25, and she said something quite interesting. She said, if I got pregnant right now, it wouldn't be the worst thing. That's coming from a black mother, an African mother, and that coming from an African mother is big, big. Because you know what they always say, go to uni, learn first, get your husband, then have the baby, you know. But for her to basically say that, it was just like, wow. Not that I want to have a baby just yet, but I was like, wow. But it's true, like, at 25, it's like, it's not the worst thing possible. In fact, I feel like so long as you have support of your family, your friends, people around you, I feel like we can get through any circumstance. There's people who have babies young and like they're still perfectly fine. Like, life continues, you know. So long as you have support of people around you, your family, your friends, the baby's father, whatever it is, like, so long as you have support. It literally takes a village to raise a child. I think that's like the proverb or something, but proverb or saying, I don't know. Right, let's do some work. And when I say work, I mean it always starts with memes. I spend my whole day sending memes to my people. I am the meme and the gift queen, if I should say so myself. Work. Let's do some work. What's the date today? I don't know if I want to do this or not. basically what has happened is that I've just got a flight alert to go to Copenhagen for £20. £20 to go all the way to Copenhagen from Stansted, and that's a really easy thing for me to do as well. And now I'm just like, do I want to go to Copenhagen? Because I feel like I do. What's £20? If I book this, I'm really gonna go to Copenhagen by myself. I might even stay in a hostel. Oh my god. I might just do the whole thing, the whole travel thing. Oh! You look cute 100% of the time. Look at me. Is this cute? If you think this is cute, I think this is cute actually. This is just me. This is me chilling at home. No, I don't look cute. I look cute probably like 5% of the time. 95% of the time. This is your girl. I'm at home. I'm comfortable. I'm like probably wigless. Like this is the real me. I don't really know what I'm gonna do about that flight. I'm still gonna decide. My assumption is that hostels are horrible and like creepy people go there. By creepy I mean creepy men go there. I don't know. You guys prove me wrong. If you've been in a hostel, reply to my assumption and let me know. What do you think about hostels? And if you haven't been, would you ever go? Would you stay? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I want to be adventurous. Like, I have an adventurous bone in me. But I don't know if I'm that adventurous because there's definitely Airbnb. I'm off to the gym to do my second session for today. That's pretty much a normal day for me indoors. Gym, work, house errands, house whatever, maintenance, and then back to gym and then back to chill. That's a normal everyday life of me if I'm not at events and stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it with a mix of assumptions, something a little bit different. Let me know if you enjoyed it, and I shall see you guys in my next video.